Hi, God bless. My name is Samuel Cologne. I like to introduce the series of what is the strongest part of your body, and we're dealing basically with the mind. I also want to introduce other portions of it. A lot of the stuff that I'm bringing is things that are based upon me, based upon my surroundings. Today, maybe this is your fifth part. I'm going to extend these to about 12 to 11 minutes. They're educational series, so I put this under education because it's just going to make you smarter. Today I read something most important about what is a strong-minded person. And a strong-minded person is a person who's determined. If you can repeat with me, is determined, persistent, stubborn-minded, strong-willed. So he's persistent, determined, strong-minded, strong-willed, and ignorant. A strong-minded person is so good in the sense that when a strong-minded person is in control of a business, he does not take no for an answer. When a strong-minded person works, he does not accept defeat. When a strong-minded person is at work, he produces. A strong-minded person is a producer. He will produce strong results. As I said it before, as you look at different nations, great leaders, Martin Luther King, Hitler, all these top speakers, Anthony Robbins, Zig Ziglar. I've all read their books, and they're wonderful people. I'm telling you, they're wonderful people, except the Hitler part. But there was something about Hitler that ruled the nation of Germany. What did Hitler have that killed millions of Jews? And not only Jews, but anything that he did not like. What pushed the people to do what he said to do? Hitler had two things. Hitler had a strong mind, and he had influence and a strong mind. Okay, what did Martin Luther King have? He had a strong mind and he had influence. One used his mind to do evil, yet one used his mind to do good. So this is very important. A strong-minded person is a person who can influence other people. See, weak-minded people will always, hear me out, a weak-minded person will always be ruled by a strong-minded person. Now, you may accept this, you may not accept this, but when a strong-minded person is in control, the weak-minded will follow. Why is it that there are some people who stay in abusive relationships? Why is it there are some people who will stay in institutes? Why is it when you will go to a karate school and get your butt kicked or get your chops kicked and get beat up? Okay, why would you go to them? Because there's somebody who has information, someone who has influence, someone who has experience, and someone who has a strong mind. See, when you go to a classroom, you're going to be sitting down, and there's a person in that room with a bunch of other people called students and a teacher. What is the teacher? The teacher is the person that has information, but the teacher is also informed, educated, prepared in a subject that you're not. So that person has a strong influence. He's a teacher, and a teacher needs to have a strong mind. Why? You can't have, listen here, you cannot have a strong mind, you can't believe in anything unless you're persuaded, you're sure. When you become sure, when you become persuaded to believe, okay, you're able to teach. Why is it that people will fall and commit suicide bombings that we see in Middle East. Why? Because of their way of their belief. See, the strong mind is based on belief. We are all based on belief. I have my belief, you have your belief, the Buddhists have their belief, the Jehovah's Witness have their belief, the gang member has their belief. So in their mind they create a strong evidence. You see, a strong-minded person is a person who's strong in their conviction. Now, here it is. A weak-minded person may be weak in many areas, but yet he has a strong mind as well. If a weak person or a weak-minded person will find strength, will find power in his mind. If a weak person says, look, I had enough abuse, I'm tired of this relationship, I'm tired of this job, I'm tired about being broke, I'm tired about being poor. If a weak person starts to have, see, the change that will make a weak person into a strong-minded person is determination. It's willpower. What happens is they're tired of a circumstance, so their mind has to be strong. I had a brand new car and I lost it. You know, I don't have that car no more. So now I'm on bike, I'm walking, my family's walking, and we are now going through circumstances and situations that I never thought that can happen to me, because I've always first been a positive person. I've always encouraged people. You know, I've always told them, use your faith, and we walk by faith and not by sight. But now I'm seeing that what I am believing now is being put to the test. What's happening to me is that all the circumstances that I'm going through is not making me weaker, but it's making me stronger. Now I know what it is to walk 6 blocks in the rain. Now I know what it is to catch the city bus. Now I know what it is to go to the supermarket on a bike. Now I know what it is to go, and you know, I see a benefit in it, that God has selected me for this, and that I'm not going to have something in my life that I'm not going to be overruled. Now, what effect does this have on my children? There was, like I said, the house cat. He's so used to having comfort. Now he's thrown out. Have you ever seen a house cat thrown into the street? Now that cat is forced to live out on the street, learn to survive. So this is the very important thing, that the situation will just make us stronger. Will make us stronger. I like to hear stories about people, pastors and leaders who had nothing, lived on welfare, get things. What is it that will take a person off of welfare and put them rich? What is it that will take a person who will make $5 an hour, $7 an hour, and become a millionaire? Simply this: a change of mind. To go anywhere in life, you need to have a change of mind. And as I'm releasing all this information, it's just coming more information in. So it's a beautiful thing. I want to read another thing. A strong mind always looks, seeks, and learns a better way. Let me repeat this again. A strong mind always looks, seeks, and learn a better way. There's always a better way of doing things. A strong mind is going to be determined to make life better, seek things better. There's something that as I ride bike and I feel my body getting stronger, because now I'm using a part of my body that I haven't used a long time. But my mind, okay, is what forces my body to ride bike. My mind is the only thing that will tell me if I'm going to be in the condition. When you're cooking, okay, you read an ingredient book. Let's say you don't know how to, you read an ingredient or a recipe. You're looking into a recipe, so you start to say, well, as you look at the recipe, what if you didn't have a mind? You wouldn't use this. You wouldn't even think about cooking. Or if you have a half a brain, you know that you want to cook chicken, but you don't know what goes inside chicken, so you might as well end up putting sugar and all that. But a strong mind will read the recipe, understand how it works, and keep doing it until he perfects it, until he gets better. So a strong mind is so important to have. When we have a strong mind, we will always look for a better way. Yeah, I also believe that when it comes to decision making, we always want the easy way out. We always want the benefits. We always want something, on our behalf, something to easily grab. That's what we are always looking for. We are always looking for the easy way out. We always will reject the harder path. We will always reject waking up earlier in the morning, because our body, if we do not train our bodies, if the mind does not train the body, we're going to be just a heap of nothing. Strong people, they can stand up and speak. Strong-minded people can direct the business. Strong-minded people can have the biggest bank account. A strong-minded person can make the right decision. A strong-minded person would always have followers. If you're going to stand up before many people, or if you're going to be the leader of your company, even the parent of your home, you're now, see, there's one thing about being strong-minded and being strong-bodied. If you only weigh 150 pounds, there's no way you're going to go against a 300-pounded person. See, there have to be a balance. When you're doing football, whatever sport, there's a weight class. You try to put the weights together. Now, you may be 150 pounds and there might be a 300 pound next to you. Physically, you may not have the strength or the weight of that person, okay? So they have an advantage over you, and that is the weight, that is the power. But check this out, they may not move as fast, but you have the wisdom. A strong-minded person has wisdom. So he may have an edge over you, but you have an edge over them. See, to be strong-minded, you have to be hungry to be strong-minded. You need to be hungry to be strong-minded. You want to be better? Do you want to have an edge? Do you really want to have an edge? Do you want to have strength? Do you want to have that courage, that power? Are you tired of living broke? See, we can blame the economy. We can blame our jobs. We can blame the unemployment. And it's true. It's true. Money has a lot to do with it. But what is your mind? How does your mind process money? Where is the process of the money coming from? Strong-minded person. A strong-minded person will do what he must do to obtain what he must obtain. This is part 5 of what is the strongest part of your body. And I hope that this has been a blessing to you. I know that it's been to me. It's encouraging me. But before I finish, I want to finish that story about the bike, because it's just, the strong mind is so awesome. When you're riding your bike, or you're jogging, or you're working out, a strong mind can lift millions of pounds. A strong mind can run 40 miles. A strong mind can build homes. Okay? But then our physical body doesn't agree. Your physical body can only do a certain amount. So here's what the strong mind does. You may not accomplish those 40 miles. You may not lift up millions of pounds. But you know what? When you're tired and you're working out or you're studying, the strong mind will increase, will give you the... Have you ever been so weak and then there's a powerful thought that comes into your mind? Get power, you feel strength, all because you change what your mind is. A strong mind will tell a weak body, get up and go the next mile. If your mind, see, your body is just a vehicle. Your body is just a vehicle. It's so important what we put in our mind. So I just wanted to let you know that when you have a body, you have a mind, you have to push yourself to go that extra mile. My name is Samuel Colon, and I hope that you had enjoyed this 15-minute section. There's going to be more segments. I might just do one more for today, so please join me if this has helped you, or if you want to change in your life. I believe that this is going to help you out. So thank you. God bless. Have a good day.